guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I wanted to share something with you that's really quick and really easy, and it is my guacamole panini. So good. This came about because I had leftover guacamole and leftover sourdough bread, and I just kind of combined the two, put a little cheese in there, and it was one of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. Throw in some tomatoes and it's perfection. So the ingredients you'll need are very few. You're gonna need some chopped up cilantro, scallions, lime. I've got pepper jack cheese that I just shredded, some nice tomatoes. I've got sourdough bread, some unsalted butter, nice and soft, salt and pepper, and of course your avocado. Such an easy but delicious lunch, dinner, snack, whatever it is. So just you wait to see how good this is. I'm actually going to turn on my grill pan because I'm going to make my panini on my grill pan, but you can make it in a panini press if you'd like. I'm just going to make it on here because it's easy and I have it right out. So I'm not going to bother getting my panini maker out here because I'm only going to make two. Really simple and really easy. Your avocado should be really nice and soft. Mash it up with a fork. Now you can add whatever you want to add to your guacamole. I tend to always I usually use a jalapeno, always use cilantro and scallions. I'm not using a jalapeno today because I like using some pepper jack, and that's going to give me a little bit of heat. So good, just you wait. This is nice and mashed up. To this, I'm going to add some lime. Absolutely crucial in guacamole or anything with avocados, really. Good pinch of pepper and salt, another really crucial ingredient when it comes to working with avocados, because avocados, although they're delicious, they don't have a ton of flavor. I like avocados more because of their texture and because of how they take on flavor, because by themselves they don't really have a ton. And then lots, and I do mean lots, of scallions and some cilantro, which as you can see I've chopped it kind of rough. It's not too fine because that is what I like. I'm going to give this a taste. Perfect. I'm only making 2 sandwiches for me and Joe, so I can go ahead and keep stirring with the same fork. Now, take your slices of bread, line them up like so, and on one side of each slice of bread, you're going to put a little bit of soft butter. Make sure it's nice and soft so that it kind of smears on there like that. And you just need to do this to one side of each slice. Okay, we've got all of our components ready. Turn your bread slice, well, one of them really, upside down. And this is how it goes. You need a little bit of cheese because the cheese acts like glue on the actual pieces of bread. So kind of holds everything together. So a little bit of that on one slice. The unbuttered side, of course. Make sure your grill pan or your panini press is only on about medium heat, otherwise the bread will burn before you get a chance to actually cook up your sandwich. I'm going to cut this in half because you can see that my bread is not big enough for both slices. Like that. Make sure you season the tomatoes, because tomatoes need a little bit of love too, just with a little bit of salt. Then we go in with our guacamole. I know this looks like, come on, I don't need a recipe for this. Just you wait. Just you wait. It is heaven in a bite. So delicious. You're going to love it, and it's going to become something you make very regularly. I guarantee it. And a little more cheese on this side, because like I said, the bread needs glue to hold on. Then put the lid on, making sure that the butter is on the outside. So then you take each sandwich, put it on your panini press or your griddle, your grill pan, whatever you got. Take a spatula. This is a fish spatula. Really, don't know why it's called a fish spatula. It's an all-purpose spatula. And then you kind of just press it down a little bit, and you let this cook on like medium heat until each side of the bread is a lovely golden brown color and it's got good grill marks and the cheese has melted. You hear that crunch? Yes, a bit messy, but totally. Look at the cheese. Get close, because we're friends like that. Look at the cheese. Look at that. See the buttery crust on the bread, both sides. Can't have one side without the other. You cannot imagine how good this is. It is creamy, it is cheesy. That tomato is so good because you need a little brightness, a little, I gotta stop talking. Look at that. So good. I'm gonna stop talking, more eating. You don't need a written recipe for this, I definitely know that. But if you want it, you know where to find it. www.laurenkitchen.com has got you covered. I hope you guys have enjoyed spending time with me. Please make the sandwich. I know it's easy, and I know you probably already have what it takes to make this. And if you threw in some bacon, wouldn't be mad at you. That's all I'm gonna say. Hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.